Alright, Shalom, Shalom, it's Yahweh Kanan. Let's give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Bakar Kadash. Couldn't bring the camp sign, locked out the house. But we out here. As you can see, you got Russia, Iran, and China, like they told Pelosi. If you come over here messing with them Taiwan islands, we gonna knock you out the sky. So what do that remind you of? And as a matter of fact, I wonder how many of you Americans know that y'all third in command was just threatened by the Chinese government at the highest level. See, that's national security shit. See that? And this is what we've been telling y'all. Well, let's give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Bakar Kadash. Then one to the apostles, great millstone. Citation to all the Akims and Akwas pushing the truth. It's Yahweh Kanan coming in, Yahweh Kanan coming in. It's the year of the push, the year hell, the year turn up, and it's turning up. And as you can see, we had China say what they say, and now we finna go right over into the scriptures, because like the elder said, we've been telling y'all about these things, and these days are upon us, but y'all been acting like what we talking about. But now the days are here. Now don't everybody acting brand new. But see, we're gonna let y'all keep acting brand new, and we're gonna keep doing what we've been doing by prophesying on the highways and byways of the downfall of Babylon the Great, aka America. And you can see it's losing its power structure. Matter of fact, let's do Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robberies. The prey departeth not. Who was the prey? The blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. That their land was taken, conquered, enslaved, gentrified, and moved around the whole world. And this place is full of lies. That's why y'all quick to tell people like, oh yeah, ain't nothing wrong with LGBT, but then soft time makes soft man, hard time make hard man. And see, like y'all news media is not reporting the news. They're not reporting the real news. Because if they was, they'll say, well, China just threatened the third in command that they gonna shoot her plane out the sky, Pelosi. That ain't no light thing. It say the noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheel and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none in of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. And see, that's going into what? That bright and glittering spear is that ICBM missile. Because that's what it's all wrapped around. And AI has just revealed and conveyed to you Americans that your next selfie is going to be, since y'all love taking them, your next selfie is going to be with the ICBM missiles. That's y'all reality that's coming down the pipeline right now. So we're sitting here and we're telling y'all and been telling y'all. And that's why the prey don't depart of not. Because they got the 12 tribes of Israel stuck on the bread and circuses all day, every day. Seattle is nothing but a playground for you to just move on to the next sport. If it ain't baseball, it's hockey. If it ain't hockey, it's soccer. If it ain't soccer, it's football. If it ain't football, it's basketball. Then it's back to your summer events, your winter events, your birthdays, your holidays. And this place never rests. Then you got your gay pride month that just like, dude, no rest. You got the 4th of July. See that? You got Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving. No rest. It say, because of the multitude of thou whoredom, of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through a whoredom. And see, this is the mistress of witchcraft. That's why the Statue of Liberty was given to the Americans by who? The French Masons from France, the Franks. See that? That old, you had Germania Minor, Germania Major, the Franks. The what's that? The 10 kings, 7 kings, and 10 heads. I'm kind of fucking that up. Just let me get it real quick. some of that Daniel out. So I'm messing it up. Let's get that right. We're gonna hold on to that. We're gonna come back. Let's get that it's Daniel. Yeah, it's gonna be Daniel 7. This is Daniel 7:7. After this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and broke in pieces, and stomped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. And that's the 10 common markers. Which you got the pagan Roman Empire, and you got the modern day empire, which is your 10 common markets, which is after World War II. Everything tied back into, you got one woe and two woe come quick. So we'll go into that later. But Daniel 7:8, I considered the horn, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horn plucked up out of roots, which was Spain, French, and Great Britain. See that? And that's that old pagan empire, Roman Empire, modernizing themselves and fighting over North, Central, and South America. To do what? To bring in the prey don't depart. Who was the prey? The Israelites. That's what Deuteronomy is about. That's why these are our indicators on who we are. This Deuteronomy 28:45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of thy Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he command thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. And that's why today y'all suffer those same curses, which let's get some of them. You got a nice little walk on. It say, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy, which thy Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck till he have destroyed thee. See that? And that's exactly the transatlantic slave trade and what y'all see, which one of the most gruesomest cattle slavery that happened to the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. The transatlantic slave trade, because they was taking northern kingdom from here and taking them up to Spain, and they was taking crops of royal, see that, Israelites that was from the Dark Ages, like the King Stuart families in particular, King James family, and they was bringing them to the Virgin Islands and using them as drop-off points. This happened to the whole 12 tribes of Israel, which is the blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. It's not happened to nobody else. Let's say, let's jump a little bit. No, that's it. No, it's say Deuteronomy 28:49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. And when you modernize it and you bring up everything that happened with Christopher Columbus, the movie, how it showed that Ezra the Jew, and they brought interpreters, Lewis and Clark brought interpreter Jews over here, the Les Lunar stone, the Bat Creek stone, the mathematics that's used to build these pyramids in Mexico, which is the same mathematics it was for the treasure cities that the Israelites built for Pharaoh, which is the same people, them the same Israelites doing the same thing. They came over here doing Hosea the King, second Ezra, See that? They don't want us to know that this book contains our history, heritage, nationality, because it tells us what was written aforetimes, what was written for our learning. See, that's what we have out here, and that's why the earnest expectation of the creatures wait for the manifestation of the Lord. Like my little brother had a little incident where the little girl, y'all didn't convince her to being gay, and he done made her feel like a woman and accept it. And now they mad because she done took her breasts out. See, this the bullshit that Esau has pushed on the philosophy of this world, which is death. See that? His way of thinking, his origin of man, his pseudoscience, and his super all everything. See that's why you think the women walking around butt naked? They got cheeks out, titties out, pussy out. You see pussy in the front, cheeks in the back, titty, no bras on, no nothing. You better not say nothing. Like, this place is all fucked up, man. And the 12 tribes of Israel, y'all have became partakers. As a matter of fact, the whole world has took the image of the beast, man. Like, man, Seattle is a prime example of all nations has took the image of the beast. They swallowed it down fully. But let's keep going. This Nahum 3 and 4. Because of the multitude of whoredom of the well-favored harlot, the mystery of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredom and families through her witchcraft. And that's what they use. That's what they pseudoscience is. See that? That's why the transhumanism, the Baphomet, the Canaanite deities that they use, all they love, holidays and shit that they use, is all backed by old Canaanite and Chaldean deities. All they presidents are Mason, warlocks, and witches. And them are some of their most famous people and stars. Hollywood, which is Holywood, which is nothing but the Druids, the elders was going into all that. All this is a conjuring up of spells, and they got casted. The Akims, Shalom to the Akims in Chicago and Wisconsin, and to all you Akims out there that's putting that heat down on their ass. Because I was watching, all you Akims video all this week, and y'all, man, brothers doing a hell of a job, man, by having all the information gathered together and giving it out. One understanding shit. It's only one truth. So yeah, man, they got these casting calls, and they cast spells, and they cast the spells on the women, the children, and the men, and everybody see it out here. That's why divorce rates is at the high. That's why adultery, child neglect is high as fuck. Just wickedness all the way across the board. People being bugged out of their mind. The world is sick. The world need Yahweh Shah, a savior. Because us, the people with the light, we manifesting the light, and you people are like bugged out. So let's keep going. Nahum 3 and 5. Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show thou nations thou nakedness, and the kingdoms thou shame. And now don't nobody want to do business with Americans' money. That's why they made a counter called BRICS and Shanghai Organization Corporation. They already counted y'all whole infrastructure system. And now y'all trying to double back and figure out how y'all gonna just now bluntly just lie to the American public. And y'all just bluntly just tell the American public, oh, we ain't in a recession. Everybody know inflation, everything is high. Gas is still high. Okay, it ain't as high as it was, but it's still high. And the only thing the president say is bold to his face, because you know what? You people are a bunch of liars. It tell you that the way of the ruler is the people. You people are a bunch of liars. So I can see why. So let me man. Y'all people. This Ecclesiastes 10:1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As a judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. See that? So y'all leader like Trump, a bunch of liars. Bush, Clinton, bunch of liars. You know what I'm saying? Hillary Clinton, pedophilia. See that? Pizzagate. The Franklin cover-up story. All that, man. Bunch of witchcraft. Nambla. See that? These the things that you have to learn about this place. See that? You got Lucis Trust. You know what I'm saying? Like just open witchcraft. Just open. It show you how they molest, like even the churches. You know what I'm saying? Like they coming with another God. They under the what? 501c3 charter. That's why you see the pastor just got robbed this week for what? $500,000 worth of jewelry and everything. The hell is you doing, a pastor with $500,000 worth of jewelry? Cheating the congregation. Then here come Umar Johnson, which I did a lesson on. Here come Umar Johnson to give his fellow brethren in the craft a warning that they shit is over. But let's keep going. This Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And that's what's happening. Yahweh Shah is reproving everybody with what he says is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to tell us, well, no, we finna build this, we finna do this, we finna go here. No, that ain't the program. That's not what's happening. Yahweh Shah is what's happening, and we understand what's happening. That's why we're gonna follow the Spirit. And what the Spirit tell us to do? Come outside and prophesy to the wind. Shit, whether they for here or for there, because they ain't gonna have no cloak for they ain't gonna have no cloak for their sins. Because we manifest the truth out here that's been openly available to you all the time. And I'm finna get that. See that? Let me get that. Because see, that's on you after that. This second Exodus 9 and 10. For such, no, let's start at second Exodus 9 and 6. Even so, the time also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works, and ending in effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by the faith whereby ye have believed. See that? Because if you got the faith and you believe, your faith gonna show your what? Action. And what's the action? To get out on the highways and byways. And bid my people to the marriage. So that's what we supposed to be out here doing. Making your body a living sacrifice. Working out your salvation with fear and trembling. That's it. It said, everyone that shall be saved and shall be escaped and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the same perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders. For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. See that? Because y'all seen us out here on the highways and byways. Y'all laughed at us. Y'all threw water bottles at us, eggs at us, wanted to fight us, spit on us, everything. You know, lie on us and shit, slander us. See? And we still out here. Brothers that came in, left out, threatened the camp, all kind of shit. Oh well. It say 2 Ezra 9 and 8. Shall be preserved from the same perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. See that? What do you mean by I sanctify them for me from the beginning? The elect. See that? The elect. Let's get that. See that? I have sanctified them from the beginning. Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel has not attained that which he seeketh for, but the elections have attained it, and the rest was blinded. According to as is written, God has given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they shall not see, and ears they shall not hear unto this day. And David said, let their terror be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see, and bow down their back always. Like, see, they don't see the hyper-supersonic missile, the intercontinental ballistic missile. They don't see the moving around of the germ warfare, which is nothing but a pestilence. See that? They don't understand why Richard Branson and them guys doing the space exploitation and exploring, and we know that that's them trying to climb up into heaven. See that? Y'all don't understand none of that. Y'all don't see, and y'all eyes is darkened to that whole analogy. Y'all just stuck on, oh, Jesus Christ, love everybody, don't be inhumane like white people. No, we have to learn from that. We have to evolve. Get y'all stupid ass out of here. Meanwhile, Esau weaponry is evolving that sword, and you trying to evolve on a house and some land to ride around and fuck a bitch. Meanwhile, he building more weapons, and the other nations are arming themselves at the same time. So while you going into relaxed play mode, they going into fight, destruction, chaos, end of the world mode. So it's finna be a clash, and you finna be left the fuck out, because you too busy walking around this motherfucker like a sheep with Sally now. But anyways, Romans 11 and 8, according to Romans 11 and 10, let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall salvation is come unto the Gentiles to provoke them to jealousy. And we all once was Gentiles, all of us, in one form or fashion. But what ended up happening? We came back to our heritage, our nationality. See that? We ain't Hellenized no more. We ain't leaning upon them that smote us anymore, like y'all are. See, y'all depend on this man military. When the gas went up, y'all was watching the news, hoping that Caesar, Pharaoh did something for y'all. Y'all was keeping up with the markets and making sure that what's going on. But then when we bring up what's going on with the wars and so forth, that's when y'all draw the blanks. But that's cool though. Hold on, let me get some more of this. So this 2 Ezra 9 and I'm gonna start at 9. Then shall they be in a pitiful case which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully, they shall dwell in torment, right? It said, for such as in their life have received benefits, right? See that? Y'all got the good jobs. Y'all got the gated community. Some of y'all became Judas goats and took the bag from Esau. See that? And y'all teaching people a lot, like that pastor that got just brought for that $500,000. See, these are the things, or you Boule Society members, like Umar Johnson. You agent provocateurs, like Condoleezza Rice. See that? All y'all that's like Cornel West, that's keeping y'all asleep with that We black, y'all. We blackity blackity black black. That's the color in the damn crayon. Ain't nobody black or white. That's the stupidest narrative I ever heard in my life. But it worked for 50 years on you stupid Americans. Second Exodus 9 and 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. See that? And that's like Umar Johnson. He said, well, don't nobody know the true God. He's too much. He's too knowing. He's too omnipotent. He too... Man, shut the fuck up. It's Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. That's it. And he gave us himself right here. Comfort. He said, I shall always comfort you. So that nigga can miss me with all that super sensationalism talking. So this second Exodus 9:11, and they that have lofted my law while they had yet liberty, like right now, it's your time to learn. See, you walking, you chilling, it's your downtime, you get to go to the park, but the Queen of Heaven spirit got you out here too busy entertaining the family instead of your true family, which is Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is retarded. But this is the world we live in. But they ain't gonna get all of us, because remember the scripture say I reserved 144,000, the mixed multitude. Some of us broke the bonds. And then the truth's stronger than women anyway. And Esau and the philosophy of these women, it ain't stronger than the truth. So that shit only work on the men who don't embrace the truth. Those are the ones who fall and succumb to this Queen of Heaven ass spirit. But let's keep going. It says 2 Exodus 9 and 11. And they that have lofted my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. And see, that's how this gonna have to go. And that's why, what time are we living in right now? We're living in a time of war. That's why all nations is gearing up. So don't be surprised why China just, threw that little nugget out there about the whole Taiwan. And they gonna knock Pelosi plane out the sky, which that ain't no normal conversation. They couldn't say that 50 years ago. 50 years ago, they had the Chinese on the goddamn boat, making them surrender. But now the Chinese just told y'all, man, we're gonna shoot your motherfucking plane out the sky. Fuck you white boys. And that's a good thing. Because what? China gonna be your watch party. And see, that's that third world war that's brewing up. And, you can have your little Asian provocatorians, people who, don't want this to come out and heard, motherfucking Edomite sneaking around. But the truth gonna come out. So let's keep going. It said Jeremiah 51 and 1. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will rise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. And I will say unto Babylon famines that shall fan her, and they shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble there shall be against her round about. And that's what you're witnessing. You're witnessing an encampment happen. That's why you see Russia with the gas, the fertilizer. Now Russia with the threat, which gonna come with a counter threat from America, which gonna bring the sanctions from Russia and China gonna have to do what? Clip some of these economics that you Americans are around here pushing. So all y'all that's dwelling in supply chains and goods, a lot of that's finna get interrupted immediately. So a lot of people finna get sent home from their jobs, and it's finna be a lot of pain around. And Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah already told us about that. That it's gonna be a lot of pain around here. That's why you're supposed to be asking to give you your daily bread. That's it. And That's all I need, my daily bread. Y'all out here trying to get the Bugatti. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that if you got it. What you want trying to get? Sometimes you don't lose. This Haggai 1 and 6. You have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye have not filled with drink. He clothed you, but there is no warm, and he that earneth wages, earneth wage to put in the bag with holes. See that? So no matter what you do, the economics, the inflation, the lack of resources, the hyperinflation of these goods and shit and services, it's weighing into your paycheck, little by little. But you around here being distracted, like my sister, she was at McDonald's, and she was buying the basic, normal, nigga woman shit that they always do. Pull up and moving fast and talking loud and on the phone running their goddamn mouth. You gotta get the kids all these chicken nuggets and all that bad food that ain't good for them, but you trying to fill them up and keep it moving because Esau got your ass on that Ferris wheel. And so I knew to say it, so I said it to her. I said, damn, that ass fat. I said, damn, that motherfucking McDonald's is high as fuck. And she like, oh, ain't it? And I'm like, man, like y'all pushing all these hours doing all this and feeding into the system after all what we know. But them prophecies being fulfilled. And that's why knowing is half the battle. Yahweh said, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So I understand that to ration and things gonna get hard out here, to humble myself down and pray to Yahweh Shah because adversity coming. And what we trying to do in little businesses and this and that, no, give me day by day my daily bread, whatever that might be. So let's keep going. Let's go back to where we were. It's Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord answered me and said, let's start from the top. It's Habakkuk 2 and 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I will answer when I reprove. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table, that they may run that readeth it. And we have run. What have we ran from? The image of the beast, which is what? American philosophy, American lifestyle. American lifestyle is death. You can't raise no kids under no American lifestyle. That what? Your son gonna be a punk and your daughter gonna be a hoe? That's the American lifestyle. And anybody who acting like that's not true, then go fuck yourself, because you're a part of the image of the beast, and you will be taking the mark. Period. So this place is done. So let's keep going. And you can see it's a mixed multitude. You go from seeing Ishmael to Ham to Elam to Edom, all within the last 3 people went past. Elam dressed like some hoes, Ham looked retarded, and Edom is always who they always been. Weird ass Edomites. This Habakkuk 2 and 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table, that he may run and read of it. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. See that? That's how we know we at the end. Because everything is speaking. All the prophecy, the people's bugged out, the kids bugged out, the world is in shambles. Yahweh Shah word is out. He raised up the prophets, and we on our way up out of here, and we know it. Death is encompassed the world, death and hoarding. Like I can show you the hoarding one time. like like death and whoredom and canvas the world. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. That's why this place is not a place of morality. It's not a place of morals. It's not a place to raise no kids or do any fucking thing. This is a place of death. Like you'll see the gentleman, he be walking with his significant other, whatever you want to call him, right? But look, and he fat as hell. Motherfucking take her. See? And I hate to do them like that and talk about them like that, but them just the facts. Like, he funny body, but she walk around this motherfucker half dressed, ass, booty cheeks showing, shaking. Like, look at all that. See? But this America. See? This is a place called America, though. And this is death. So now y'all got to see. And yeah, and this is death. See that? Which, matter of fact, let me get a scripture for that. No, hold on. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the visions yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come to pass. It shall not tarry. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. And that's what we see. You know what I'm saying? Esau then gave these women full reign and control to do whatever they want to do. And now we got a death culture. Hold on, I'm gonna get that out. It's Amos 7 and 17. Therefore thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. See that? And that's what these cities breeds. These cities is nothing but a breeding ground for whores. That's what you just seen. That's what I was just showing on the camera. That's all that's walking around here. Cesspool in every city like that. Chicago is like that. Seattle like that. Fort Worth, Texas like that. Dallas like that. All the cities I've been in over the last 5 years have been living in, and I've been previous enough to not only prophesy downtown in those cities, but be down in the motherfuckers almost every weekend. And it's nothing but a cesspool of wickedness and adultery that goes around. The women don't care, they with their men. Like last night, my brother was at my party at my job. And the women there at my job got husbands and everything, and they kissing all on his neck and every goddamn thing. Now I gotta go to fucking work Monday and put the prayers up on that shit. But that shit is vexing to me though. But that's okay though. Amos 7 and 17. Therefore thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be a whore in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by a sword, and thy land shall be divided by lines, and thou shalt die in a polluted land. And Israel shall surely go into captivity of this land. And this is a polluted land. America is where the rape, rob, and murder and atrocities happen to the Israelites. And this is a polluted land. But that's okay, because how Hashem said what? I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to leave it. It's Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein you in. For ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein. but by the blood of him that shed it. Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell. I, the Lord, dwell among the children of Israel. So when them Edomites came over here and touched the apple of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Sha'ah, they got an answer for that. See that? Let me get this last one. They got an answer for that. You don't just get to do what you want to do to the Lord people, and it's just all out of sight, out of mind. Nah, you crazy as hell. Don't work like that, buddy. This Jeremiah 51 and 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee I will break in pieces the rider, the horse and his rider. And with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces men and women. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and the yoke of ox. And with thee will I break in pieces captain and rulers. And I will render unto Babylon, America, and to all the inhabitants of Chaldean a witchcraft, all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, said the Lord. See that? So everything they have done to us gonna be done back. So all them jokes and that transatlantic slaves trade and all that shit, that's coming back. And you sympathizers, y'all gonna get it with Esau. So with that, let's give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, the Karkadah. Love on to the Passos, great millstone citation, all the Akim. Of course, push the truth, y'all come out coming in, y'all come out coming in. With that, shalom. He could have asked me some